Oh, yeah. Oh, it is. It is. Like, oh, yeah. Tempered. I tried Tempered Joe once and never went back to ever get him again. Oh, yep. And if, yeah. And if, and if we thought Joe was bad, well, get ready for Tigrex, because he's confirmed for Iceborne. And, oh yeah, and from what I've heard, that T-Rex headed wyvern is quite the bruiser. Ugh. Oh yeah, and anyway, hello everyone, welcome back to the Monster Hunter world. No Yakuza Kiwami today, for I'm out trying to get Arch Nergi again, but this time I have reinforcements with Ariana Minx, who I'm so happy is back to play the game with me again. And... oh. Oh. Oh, I hope. I'm like, I feel with repeated attempts at him, I feel I know him, I know his pattern a little better. It's just when he goes into the caves and there's nowhere to move, that's when it's like, no. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, I've done the flash bug to get him down, but personally, I don't think it's worth it, because once he does that, he gets rid of his black horns, which leaves him weak anyway, so... yeah. Yep. Oh, and just so you know, I went to the Gathering Hub to do the quest because I'm taking advantage of getting the extra health and stat bonuses from the Spring Feast. So, yeah. Yep, so... yep. And I initiated the quest, so all I have to do is just wait for you. And, I did mix up my strategy a bit. I ditched the Vitality Cloak because it's pretty much useless at this point. Like, 1 hit, 2 hit, gone. So... yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it seems to be... yeah, it says it nullifies damage and it automatically makes you dodge, but I don't know if I trust the game to do that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I have been thinking of using the health booster too, but lately I've tried the impact mantle to increase my attack and stun potency. That has worked a couple of times. Yeah. And, you know, I mostly have my Valhazak armor for the health regen boosts. And you know, my Cataclysm is still one of the best spears in the game, since it has the anti-dragon damage attached to it. And you know, I tried the Guy Bolg Behemoth one. I like it, but the dragon spirit that it comes with recharges like way too slowly compared to the explosive beetle I already have. And yup, it's when it comes to monsters like Nergigante who move super fast, it's like my main weapon. Like, when I'm against something that's much slower, you know, I can get away with it. But with Nergigante, he moves so fast, and he's like, get out of the way. Yeah, to get out of the way and try to outmaneuver him. And well, a lot has happened the last couple of months, and I originally wanted to talk about it on Twitter, but we never got around to it. I figured the stream would be better. Code Geass. What did you think of it? Oh, it was. Like, I was skeptical of myself, because, like, you wrapped it up nicely with R2. Was this really necessary? But they managed it. It still looked and felt like it. I saw the English dub. I think, I don't know if you saw either the Japanese or the English version. Yeah, because they had the schedule for the theaters, you know, with all these anime movies, it's like, we have dub on this day, we have sub on that day. But yeah, yeah. And it was very good. Yeah, in the dubbing, a lot of the same voice actors are there. Johnny Bosch and all the other ones there. It still feels like the crew from 10 years ago. And I kind of like that they took some of the concepts from the past shows. Like, you remember the Giga Fortress, that round spiky ball thing? Well, they kind of took the Gundam full armor approach and put it on Suzak. Yeah, that was a nice, like, yeah, I like that evolution of the technology right there. And I kind of like how Lelouch, I liked how he was developed in the movie. Like, he starts off as this broken down, having lost his mind from... Yup. And when he gets his mind back, he's like, I'm back, baby. But he's not, I like... But I do like how he's not immediately overpowered. He kind of has, like, he kind of fumbles a bit, especially when you have the other Geass user. It surprised me. It was like Edge of Tomorrow, only in reverse. No. And he's like, he's tired of the lies, he's tired of the bullshit. He's like, hey, I'm here, but let's have it water on the bridge. I'm not here to do what I did back then.
Alright, Hunter. Ready for one more quest?
Yup. And I liked how by the end, you know, they imply he's immortal due to his endeavor. And he's like, can we... You know, since everyone's not gonna like me around, and I should probably be on Cognito, call me L2, and C2 is just, she loses it, and I friggin' love it. Okay, break the crystals as usual. I did manage to break one of his horns once with doing this, but only once. Yup. kind of expected that after Valhazak. Yeah. Like, out of habit, I picked the usual spot, and of course he wasn't there. Yup. Come on, Vicky, heal me. Thank you. Come on, El Toro, over here. Like a friggin' devil hedgehog. Still better looking than the other Sonic, than the Sonic movie. Ugh. When he has his mouth open and you see those human teeth there, I'm just like, ew. Oh yeah. Oh no. Exactly. No. Oh, the block. That's probably the one thing Greatsword has that I wish the glaive had. No. Probably not. Nope. Break it in half and break you in half. I mean, I always thought OG Sonic's eyes were a little weird since they have that gap in between where it looks like there's one giant eye with two pupils under there. So I'm... Yeah. 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 Like, I was not originally horrified from all the teaser images they were showing. I'm like, you're okay, we don't know what the full in detail design is. Granted, I'm not the biggest Sonic aficionado. I only barely played any of one game due to... Exactly. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, like I'm all for change and innovation, but when you change it in the wrong direction, it stops being innovation, and yeah. Like, yeah, like people will say change is good, but I'm like, not all change is inherently good. Exactly. It wasn't necessarily a negative, but the one thing that did catch me off guard, and I mentioned it before, was Shirley. For whatever reason, they decided to have the movie follow the compilation movies, and I'm just like, no, I prefer you just stuck to the show. Like... Yeah. No, they mentioned that she, like, helped them get undercover after the Requiem. Yeah. Like, when it comes to compilation movies, I don't mind, especially for those who are late to a franchise getting, the abridged version. So that way they're caught up. Where I do mind it is when you needlessly change stuff that didn't need to be changed. Like Gurren Lagann, it added a few things that made like the final battle better than it already was. Whereas I felt you kind of, yeah, like you said, you took away some of that development for Lelouch. For me, I thought Shirley's death was for R2 what Euphemia was for R1. Would have been, yep, and also both deaths served a purpose for different reasons. Like with Euphemia, it was like, you know, he accidentally told a joke, and and the Geass, unbeknownst to him, activated by itself. So it's like, yeah, you were on a roll, but you still have much to learn, and you let the power rule you instead of you ruling it. And then you have Shirley, where it's like, as hard as Lelouch tries, he's not God. Eventually, something will happen. Yeah, even the basic laws of nature doesn't apply to what the Geass can do. Like, if that's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah, and even though Jeremiah's transformation into that cyborg likely helped it pretty much gave you know, Lelouch to cue in, like, this power's too dangerous for us people to have. I need to go get rid of it. And I like how he like figures everything out, like how he narrows down all the time power events. And he's like, okay, this is how it is, I hope. And so yeah, there's a lot they can do with more Code Geass if they decide to do more with it. I don't know what they could do, but yeah. Nope. Oh, Teostra. I was having what? Oh, yup. I eat elders for breakfast, bitch. Go away. Nope. Oh no. Yeah. But at the same time, I do see he deserves it, because there was one round where I was doing decent in, but then Teostra wouldn't leave me alone and he killed me. Yeah. Yeah. At least Kushala knows when to fly away. Teostra is more of a glutton for punishment. Exactly. Nope. I want to say either Valhazak or Kushala. Now, Kushala has been the easiest for me to kill. The only thing that makes him hard is or at the very least somewhat annoying to kill, is the tornadoes. But yeah. But when when you have him aim the tornadoes in the right places where you have room, he becomes a joke. With Valhazak, he's harder, he hits harder with that atomic death blast of his, which can... Oh yeah. 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 Plus he frequents using his breath attack more than the area one, so it's... Yeah, so it is easier to dodge under that regard, whereas Teostra, he spams his area effect attack, and then Lunastra. I hate Lunastra. Oh yeah? Yup. And then there's Nergigante. Ugh, Kieran. Don't even mention that name. Exactly. I'm with Brian on this one. Like, there is no mentioning of that electric horse in this house. Oh yeah. Yeah, that happened to me. Yeah, like regular Kirin I get now, tempered I kinda get, but when it came to Arch Kirin I was just like, yeah, no thank you. I actually found Arch Tempered Cold Tear Off to be pretty good. Like she takes more damage, she has that, but she does feel very good, especially when you have a team. And I like that they gave her that extra little phase where she lights up the area and the music gets epic and I'm dead. I'm like trying to dodge and weave and get out of the way, but he just won't leave me alone. Ugh. Every time. Yeah, it's that second cave where it gets worse. And then you have to worry about the said lava roasting you with the cool drinks, and it's just an unnecessary hassle. And now we have Iceborne with bringing back the hot drinks. Oh yeah. So yeah, yeah, me being the physical boy that I am, I'm going to get the complete physical version and just put in the disc from there. Yeah, from what I've seen, we're not even a fraction of knowing what the total monster count is for Iceborne, and I'm looking forward to it. Yep. Of the monsters they did show, what did you think? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, like of the one they did show, Bonbro, he does use the Barra skeleton for the overall look, but I liked how he oh no, we're dead. Ugh. Yeah. Return to Gathering Hub. And I'll restart it from there. Yeah, Bonbro, he kind of reminds me of like a Studio Ghibli creature. How he's like a moose elk dinosaur thing. Yeah. And then you have Beotodus, who, even though he's basically just Ice, Gyrototus, and Lavasios, I think he looks better than those two. At least his design looks more distinct with that shark fin head. Like, at first I thought he was Zamtrios, but then when he appeared and I saw all the fins, I was like, nah, it's not Zamtrios. Like, I've looked into the old games, and Zamtrios is one of those both awesome yet hilarious monsters. How he's like a frog shark, but then he croaks and he's like bouncing all over the place. It's weird. Yeah. And Volcana is, he looks cool. He looks like a proper ice dragon. Like, I don't think there's that many of them, really. I think the only one that comes to mind is Orochi Kirin, but it's a Kirin, so I don't care. And, Tigrex is confirmed, and I really, really want to fight Nergigante. Oh yeah, he's a Black Panther dragon with wings. And the fact that he can do a turf war now where he goes and takes down Rathalos is amusing. Nope, we got a new forest ruler in town. Anjanath. Even Anjanath's not gonna know what hit him. Nope. I think I'm gonna I don't know about you, but I'm switching out the impact for the health booster. Yeah. And the... Yep. Yep. Oh, and we got John Wick 3 later this week. Yeah. Yeah, like when 2 came around, I prepped myself with watching 1, and then I went to see 2, and they're both great. And now we have 3. Yeah, the first movie was him being forced back into the groove. Then the second one was him getting excommunicado, and now 3 he has, well, no Kado. He's got nobody.
All right, Hunter. Ready for one more quest?
And I love how they all just want to go for him. Like, dude, they couldn't kill him the first 2 times, likely a million times before that. What makes you think you're gonna be able to kill him now? Oh yeah. It's like the military in the Godzilla movies on a human scale. They're never gonna win. Why do you bother? In this case, you know, all the hitmen and assassins, like, yeah, you're done. Hell, it technically won't even be the last quest, in hindsight. Yeah, I'm surprised. Like, I'm surprised I even know how everything still works, despite having not played in months. Yeah, like I'm so used to using the joystick to do that. Does that. I leap into the air to go after him, but he leaps instead, and well, Black Diablo's bow, I assume, right? Yeah, I think I used that on a couple of hunts before. Pretty powerful. Oh no. Nergigante is not bound by petty distance, my lady. Like you could be a mile away and he'll take a he'll leap like Superman. Yeah, I tried the great sword, I tried the switchblade, and problem with them is, well, they're slow to use and he's fast. Yeah. And I'm like trying to use all the ledges to try and jump on him, so Hello, Kushala. Oh, it is trial and error. In its purest form. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's... Yeah, and then he gets his ass kicked. He's like, I'm out of here. He's like Starscream. He's like, he talks tough, but then first sign of trouble, he's like, never mind. Oh. Run for your lives. Yeah, I whenever he charges, I try to put my weapon away as fast as possible so I can do the jump. That's normal jump. Normal jump with weapon drawn does nothing. Never did. Now I'm just like, put the weapon away quickly. And that's been how I've been doing it. Yeah, that's the other annoying tack he does where he knocks you down and then right when you get back up, like, nope, denied. Yup. The ultimate troll dragon. That was your cat. was the worst area. My cloak's almost recharged. Health boosters recharged. Oh crap, I keep forgetting about the freaking water. Wow, we actually got him out of here. It is. I can't remember if I ever... Oh, he probably does. He does. I forgot. He goes into the one with the volcano. That's the furthest I got. I'm hoping. Oh, volcano. Can he get hit? Yes, he's getting hit. Come on, nature, do your thing. Ugh. Ouchie. Oh. I got the beetle, you got the butterfly. Oh, I love that one. It's just, I kind of settled for the beetle because he gives back more health. Oh yeah. I love him. He's like a snowy white Mothra looking thing. No! Knocks me down, I try to run, kills me. And we're dead again. Like, I want the armor so bad, but is it worth the headache? Okay. Well, we did get further than last time. I heard he actually comes back to the Crystal Cavern area, so I'm wondering if we should, like, save the crystals or use them right away to dent the health. I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna switch to the Kankademon wasp thing to mix your explosive with my paralysis, so maybe that'll make him get stunned more.
Oh, hello.
You know, trying different stuff, see what works. When I first started fighting him, I was like, well, you know, was preparing to fight him the first time. I was like, hey, he can't be any worse than Behemoth, right? At least he doesn't fire meteors. Well, but yeah, Nergigante is the meteor, and that's what I forgot. Okay, let's see if paralysis mixed with explosives works. I did think I got further with the health spray, because I was on teams where at least one guy had it, and it ended up being the lifesaver. So, yeah, I saw Code Vein finally appeared again in the in the feed, like that network test or whatever it is. You gonna play that or wait for? Huh? Well, let me know how it goes. I'm waiting for that game to release. Yeah, speaking of Soulsy type games, that Sekiro stream you did, that was fun. Yeah. Well, you only died maybe once in the game, I think. Yeah, I think I recall it being twice. I don't know. It's been a while. But yeah, the game looks fun. It does, I don't know if I want to say it's smaller or around the same size as Bloodborne. Yup. Yeah. Whereas I look at Sekiro, it's like, it's pretty straightforward for the most part. Yeah. Yeah, that... Oh yeah, there's games where it's like, they seem long at first, but then when you go and play them over and over, it's like, that was it? like Devil May Cry 5, that game seemed long at first, but then, you know, I go back and play and I'm like, yeah, I know the game. Yup. Yep. Hey, I played Neo. I beat Bloodborne. I can do it. It's not impossible.
Alright, Hunter. Ready for one more quest?
Considering, I don't know, frankly. Like, they seem to have been doing Arch-Tempered strictly for Elder Dragons. Yeah. Oh yeah, and considering there's a master difficulty in, yeah, now that you mention it, I wouldn't leave it out of the realm of possibility. Yeah. Yeah, the deviants. Oh yeah. The deviants, the hyper variants, the savage, the variants, it's like X amount of variants. I love how when Savage Devil Joe is like all in Uber Fury mode, he looks like he's dancing on his high feet when he stands up straight. He looks funny. Oh. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Oh, I've seen a lot of mods for World, and yeah, Electron Thomas the Thomas the Tank Engine one still makes me laugh. Like, they even did the same thing in Resident Evil 2. Frickin' the part where Mr. X comes in, it's freaking Thomas strolling down the hall, like... Oh. Oh yeah, like, sorry Thomas, I love you, but I gotta put you down for this one. A train with a big plastic face and big eyes staring into your soul. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. I thought I fired a flare just to see if. Yup. I want. Hopefully. Yeah. Help. Yeah, extra players have helped get me further, but of course, you know, it depends on who's playing. Yeah. Oh no. Well, one coward fled. I hate it when that happens. Like, we'd be going... Yeah, like, we'd be halfway through, we're doing good, and all of a sudden, boom, he's gone. I mean, if it was you who started the quest, I could understand, but yeah. But if you're, yeah. Yeah. And he did, and, yeah, and the guy who left didn't even die, so all the more reason. Hell, we're all... Yeah, the internet, or maybe his mom called him or something, I don't know. It could be anything, in hindsight. Oh, yeah. Oh, I could have sworn I thought they toned that down, but no, it's still there. Oh no. Especially if you're all trying to wail on the same weak spot. No, especially... No. I think I may have beat Arch Tailstra once and never went to fight him again because I hate his flares. Yeah. Oh, it does. I don't think I ever beat Arch Tempered Lunastra. Tempered Lunastra, but never hurt. It's her own flare attack where she sends the waves of fire and it just ping pong balls you all over the place. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, I like her armor better than Teostra. I like the weapon variants she has, but it's just like the actual. Yeah. Yeah, and at the very least, he doesn't have an area of effect attack. Except for his. Yeah. Except for his dive bomb, which shotguns all over the place. Oh yeah. At least you. Yeah, at least you see it coming. Granted, you have. Yup. And you have like a millisecond to get out of the way. And there goes Cross. He died twice and then he left. Nope. I mean, I've done it too, mostly in quests I initiate, but I don't blame him, honestly. The stun. And that is just exactly why I packed it. I'm not sure. I want to assume. Yeah. Yeah, like how I would put Dragon Element on my Dragon Spear. Yeah, like, it probably should. Like, I once put, like, earplugs on a piece of armor that wasn't the Basil Geese helmet, and it barely did anything. Nope. Yeah. If you could do it with Kyrian, you could probably do it with Nergi. I mentioned the person who did it with the charge blade. Like, I follow this. Oh.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Yeah, like. Yeah, like, I still don't know how to fully, like, I've looked up instructions to do it, and I barely, I've only maybe pulled it off maybe once or twice, and that's mostly in practice. Like, Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Ugh. I don't know. I am, and yet I'm like, I want that armor, man. Let me have the armor. Oh. I am a glutton for punishment. Oh. Well, we've been at it for about an hour and 16 minutes. Ugh. I don't know if you're gonna try something else or what. Yeah, I've been meaning to get the Game of the Year version of that game. Problem is I rarely ever see it in stores. Yup. Like I've... Yep. That's good. Pretty long game, too, from what I've seen. Yeah, it's a large world, too. Like, I saw a bit of a playthrough where they were... Like, the majority of the game takes place in, like, this big, open field of forests and rivers. And then when I saw you, Gary, and Brian do it, you're, like, on the whole other end of the world, on, like, the coastal area with, like, these... I guess the game's equivalent of the Scotsman or whatever. Well, and with my work schedule, it would take me months to beat that game. Oh, especially with the frick... It took me a whole month to beat that game, if not longer. I was thinking about the Gunlance too last night, but then I look how fast he moves and I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I'm intimidated. Yup. I like how they did give Arch-Tempered Nergigante a different theme. It's like, yeah, he's the flagship monster, so what better way than to acknowledge that than by mixing his theme with the Monster Hunter theme. I got Nergi. I blew up a bunch of paralysis clouds around Nergi, and he seized up. It works. Yeah, like, I love the blast clouds. I really do. Especially for the damage they deal, but sometimes I just gotta change strategy. Especially if it means getting more hits in. Yup. Mike Hercules says hello on the chat. Hello to you too. Don't mind us, we're getting our asses kicked. Ah. Oh. No. It's simple. You just can't move around a lot with it. Would you stop clawing at me, you son of a bitch? About time Tails just showed up. It's later than normal. Yep. Leave me alone. I don't want your flames. Ah. This is why I died. This is how I died at one point. He wouldn't leave me alone. He went after me and... Yeah. Like I'd be mounting him and doing the thing, and then the game just doesn't implement the turf war as a result. Play your way? Bullshit. Run away like little girls and little boys. Oh, I barely remember because of that freaking flames of his. Yeah, especially when much of Teostra involves getting the hell away from him. Like, what does your gun lens have catnip stained on it or something, and he smells it? Well, he'll probably just burn all the rotten and diseased flesh away, and it won't even affect him. Hey, he just bruises right through it. Oh no. I haven't seen him do that, thankfully. He seems to mostly just stay where he touches down. Oh no. I think you're... no, wait. He's going away again. Oh, wait. So far, we're doing good. So far. Yeah. Yeah, the gun lance shield is pretty good in that regard, I think. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, the great sword is big, but it's not meant to be a shield. Yup. Well, can you imagine the size of those fleas? Hell, Godzilla had sea lice the size of 3 footballs, so, well, I still remember that scene from '84. It was like the last thing you expect. Like, especially deep sea. Hell, frickin' Malaysia or whatever it is has like these coconut crabs which are like huge. Yeah. But nope, they're just vegetarians minding their own business. Oh yeah. And those things are supposed to be related to hermit crabs, from what I've read. Yeah. Except they don't know. They no longer need to carry homes around with them. Ugh, Animal Planet. I miss Croc Hunter and Jeff Corwin. I mean, Jeff Corwin's still alive, but Steve... Ugh, I miss Steve. I now have the compulsion to say fuck stingrays whenever they're brought up, just for that fact alone. No, you're going into my domain. I'm not going in yours. I know what you did. At least his son and daughter are continuing his life's work. Hell. Oh, absolutely. Oh. Yeah. That stingray robbed us and him. He does. That, and because of... Yeah. Well, at least the Gajilaka came out. I love them. I mean, I hate them when they're on their bad mood and they start hitting me, but when they decide to come out... Yeah. But when they do come out with the help, it's like artillery open fire, and I'm like, I love you guys. Oh well, when they live when a semi-crystallized magma hellscape, they gotta be tough. Oh yeah. Yeah. Like, I hate to imagine how Jawas act when they have a bad day. They remind me of Jawas to an extent, since, you know, they have their heads buried in that mask and all you see is the eyes. The only thing missing, however, is the distinct, the only thing lacking is the distinct sound of Hootini! Oh, I love that sound. Oh no! Oh, well, you lasted longer than last time. Yay, stun. And he's moving on. Yep. That stun black cloud is so good. It is. Because then he stops and you're free to get all the hits in you want. I wonder, is it possible? No, I don't think it is possible. I thought it was possible to recruit a Gajilaka with another player, but because it's like 4, I don't think it works. Would be nice if it did. Yeah. Yeah, it's a balancing act. Because when yeah, because when you have another player, they have their own cat, and it's like, yeah, we can't fit you. Sorry, buddy. Right? Like, bring as many Yeah. Like, would Patton look at that thing and be like, yeah, just 4 tanks is enough. Like, no, bring the whole squadron with you. Oh shit, shit. It's chasing me. Bow! Damn it. I tried to jump, but she wouldn't go. She wouldn't do it. I think the problem is my stamina got lower, and I should have gone to eat instead. Yep. And I find it hilarious how it's only when during the holiday bits that she actually knows that the handler knows how to cook. Yep. My gas just nice. Oh yeah, that's tragic. My gas, he just got to high rank and in a new game, but I don't know what armor should get. Any suggestions? For high rank armor, personally I suggest getting Valhazak if you like health boosts, and I would say the Nergigante and oh yeah. Yay. Oh. I mean, that's how I felt with Behemoth. Fuck Behemoth. Like, I'm gonna keep going with him. I'll probably take a break first, but at least we tried. Yeah, it's this area with the volcano. I have yet to get past it. He does? Oh. And he used... Yeah, and he spams that mini meteor dive bomb. Yeah. So to kind of go with Mike's question, yeah, the Valhazak, the Nergigante, I think Devil Joe's a good one too. Yup. Yeah. Yup. Yup, especially with the ear covering. Kolve Teroff's good too. The only thing that kind of ruins that one is you have to... Yeah. Exactly. Yup, the gems. Oh yeah, yeah, and Guild Cross is a bitch to unlock, but the jewel slots that it has is just Oh, it's unmatched. Yup. Oh no. Yeah, like I got like the ace. What was it called? The hunter's great sword or whatever. The wyvern jawblade great sword. I I never got the second the upgrade. I still have it in its base form because I got it. I was like, I. Ugh. Yeah. After that and the cross armor, I was just like, fuck off. I'm tired. It does. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the... Oh no. I mean, it's a time sinker, but when you finally get the thing you want, you know, it's like, yes, I did it. I feel accomplished, and at the very least, it's not like a freaking Vegas randomizer RNG loot thing where it's like, no, you got the materials, go and buy it. It's not like Destiny or any of those other games where they put in loot boxes and I'm just farming for hours and hours and days and I'd never get it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah, at least with this game. Yeah. I mean, at least with this game, it's like, it's there, like, it takes up a huge function of the game, but at the very least, it doesn't feel like it intrudes to an extent. It's like, it's there if you need it, and it's come in handy many times. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I have... Yeah. Yeah. Yup. Yeah, like in Bloodborne, where you, thousand thanks for helping me with that one, especially with, like... Oh. Yeah. Yeah! Like, I fought Cheapskate Ligarius so many times that I finally just broke down and I was, like, weeping. Like, I hate you. And then... Yeah. Yeah, and then you offered to help, and I was like, thank you. Oh. Oh, yeah. Hell. 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 Yeah. I mean, even other games where you can do it, like Neo, even though I can do that in Neo, there's some levels where I'm like, yeah, no. Like Sonata, I don't ever want to. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like Sonata, I don't ever want to fight him again for as long as I live. Oh, but... Oh, yeah. The DLC's just... They fought so they were so unbalanced, especially Maria. Yeah. Maria, like when they fought her in the first DLC, I was just like, she completely breaks the rules of the game. Like who Yeah, at the very least, the one guy with the blue dragon, he had a brief cooldown period, which was, yeah. Yeah, she goes Super Saiyan and she never turns it the fuck off. And I'm like, leave me alone, woman. Oh no, he was a piece of cake. Then after her, yup. I mean, Tino Endva, I got used to, but then I'm fighting her along with him, and it's like, no, thank you. Yeah. Same with, what's his name? The pale Full Metal Alchemist reject. I forget his name. Where he does that grab attack where he, like, does insane damage. And then there's Okatsu, who, we don't have nice things to say about. Oh, yeah. Oh. And then there was Sonata, who just was probably in the level of Maria, how much I hated fighting him. And even though... Oh, yeah. I find it funny how the first time you fight him in his DLC, he's hard as balls, but then you fight him, like, one more time in the third one, and he's like, huh, why couldn't that have been how we fought the first time? You know, or, like, are we like supposed to fight him in his prime, and that's why? Like, come on. Yeah, it was like, what's her name? The one guy early in the game in the first area who had the lightning sword, who was being impersonated. Yeah, the husband of Ginshio. I can only remember Ginshio, but I can never remember him. I don't know why. It's like... It's like M something. like on the tip of my tongue, and I just can't remember. Ah. Yeah, the Tachibana is the surname, but I can't remember his given name. Neo. Muneshige, that's it. Yeah, it was like it was Mu something. Like my brain is like I almost want to say Mugetsu, but it's Muneshige. I don't know why. Like it's the only other M starting Japanese word I can think of. And then there was in the third DLC I had the son of the what's her name, Lady something, and he had that twin sword element, and he was tough, but I eventually got him. And then the nine-tailed fox, the name, yeah, Oda Hideyori. Yeah, yeah, especially in that confined level space. And yeah. And the nine-tailed fox was hard, but I ended up beating her in a considerably shorter time by comparison since Sonata was right there. And hell, there was one of the bonus levels in the DLC, and I can't remember the name of it, but I went in it, and it was Hideyori yeah. Me too? Like, 2 seconds, soon as it showed up with both of them, I was like, nope. I went like Tracy Morgan, repeating the nope from that movie Cop Out, and just retreated. No. Hell no. No. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm gonna take a dinner break, maybe treat my mom to ice cream for Mother's Day, and then I'll keep going after Nergigante, and I don't know if you ever want to go and attempt him again at another point, but yeah. Mm-hmm. And even if I do somehow get to him before you, I still want to go after him till I get that armor set in full. Yeah, like I feel like I'm wiser to his antics. It's just trying to get away from him is what's hard. 'Cause yeah. And yeah, and then I have the bad luck of being the guy he knocks down. I'm trying to get back up, and then he pounces, and I'm dead. Psh. Yup. So yeah, I don't know when you want to tempt him again. I'm usually free, of course, Saturday evenings, and of course Sunday for, you know, when I'm back from my bird helping, and of course Tuesdays I have my day off from work, so, you know, if you like to, yeah, because, you know, I know a Tuesday you work that day, but, you know, there was like that we did I do remember we did a couple games. I don't think here, but you did help me on a Tuesday with Logarius, and since, yeah, And lately we kind of switched, the family kind of switched up the cleaning day, you know, where we have the maid come in and help us clean the house. So it's like, due to Mom doing mariachi again, because, you know, we need the money, you know, it's like, we kind of adjusted the schedule a bit, so yeah, well, when, either, you know, if not the Tuesday, if you want to get, you know, due to work and you getting more practice, we could definitely try again next Sunday, or Saturday. Yeah. Yeah. Until then, I'm probably gonna alternate between this and trying to finish Yakuza, and I think I'm down to like either probably the last 3 chapters of the game. I've kind of been following. Because there's a lot of side quests, I've kind of been following along with the quest list to know where everything is. Because when it comes to open world games, I'm like, you know, I don't want to be, like, running around looking for where everything is, but then ending up missing this one little spot that I never even bothered. And, so yeah, I think I'm, like, a good 3 chapters into the game, plus the side quests. So, I'm approaching the end. So, I just don't know when, but I'm getting there. Oh yeah, the game's fun. It does get a little repetitive due to fighting all the gangsters that interrupt you every now and then, but it has a lot of cool quests, and the story's pretty good too. Oh, it is, especially when you start getting all the upgraded combo moves, and Kazuma just wails on everyone like a beast. I love him. Yeah, Kazuma Kiryu is probably one of the manliest chads in video games I think I've seen in a long time. Like, you don't fuck with that guy. Like, he's like one anger stone away from being Japanese Kratos, but he's too cool in his attitude for it. Like, yeah, he's just. When I remember first seeing an ad for Yakuza 3 years ago, and when I saw his face on it, I was like, is that what's his name from Tekken? Like, oh fuck, what was his name? Not Jin, the other one. Kazuya. Yeah, at first I thought it was him. He looked like him, but no, his hair is not as pronounced, but he kind of looks like him. And the game, it kind of feels like a 3D, it kind of feels like a 3D version of those side-scroller games with how it's all laid out, and kind of a bit of a Tekken-like feel to it, but it works. Like, I feel like Tekken 6 had like a campaign where you played as this one guy and you go through like a series of levels, and it tried to do that, but utterly failed at it because of how confined the levels were. And I just gave up. Whereas with Yakuza, it works because it knows what it is, even if it does feel similar to another game. Oh, yeah. And in terms of the side quests and content, well, it's as Japanese as you can think. Like, there's so many weird elements into it. Like there's this freaking card game with these bug ladies, and I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Why am I playing this? Yeah. So it makes me wonder what other craziness the other games had, which I will get to in due time. Oh, so yeah. If you ever do play, just be prepared. If you thought you've seen everything, trust me, you haven't seen everything. Oh, they do. They really do. Oh, man. And you have frickin' this one character like Goro. Goro is like, he's a walking Looney Tune of a video game character. Like, I don't know how to best describe him. Like, you just have to see for yourself. 'Cause it's hard to put into words, other than the fact that he's black tar batshit insane, and you have to deal with his crazy ass. Oh, he is. He has like an eye patch, and he always has this big sheet-eating grin on his face. He's like, Kiryu-chan. Like, he has this unhealthy obsession with trying to beat my ass, and I'm just like, dude, leave me alone. Ugh, but I have to fight him anyway to level up, so it's like, okay, come get me. Well, I'm gonna go take a break, and I guess I'll leave you to take a break, and and as well as Witcher and whatnot. So, well, we tried. We went after with Arch Nergi, and yeah, this one's gonna take a while. Hopefully not Behemoth take a while, but we'll see, I suppose. Oh, yes. And a lot of, practice as well as hopefully sheer good luck. So, yeah, we'll get to him another week, another time, and I'll keep trying against him, and, well, thanks for helping me. Well, at least you got some practice with him, so... Yup. And maybe I'll try some of the other weapons, like the gun lance. I never bothered with that one at first, so it is. So, I'm gonna end the stream over here. So thank you. Hopefully, we answered Mike's question, and hopefully he has good luck on the game on his end. Trust me, you'll need it, man. So, I'm gonna take a break, and I'll either come back to do more of this on my own, separately, off screen, or do Yakuza. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. So, either way, happy Mother's Day, everyone, and I'll see you all later.